나의 마법의 실력을 보여줄 때 됐군. 열심히 말이야 까불고 있어. 한 대 더 맞아라 이 녀석아. 빠빠빠빠빠빠빠빠빠. 문이 여시오. 호그와트에서.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Professor Weasley! We've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
와, 기숙사 이제 배정받는다. 히링? 우와.
You come here with preferences and preconception.
빨리 수업을 듣고 싶어.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
호기심.
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
레이븐클로? 지성과 창의력, 지혜로 유명한 레이븐클로 기숙사입니다. 오, 괜찮은데? 기숙사 수락.
You belong in Ravenclaw.
레이븐클로. 와, 이쁘다. 이야, 숙소 멋지네. 이야. 빠빠빠빠빠. 문이 여시오.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
에버렛에게 인사하기.
One moment. Watch this.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bong back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
반가웠어. 바이바이.
Must be.
That's not right either.
사만다, 헬로.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is! Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
바이바이. 아미에게 인사하며 끝.
All right. Deep breath.
안녕, 아미.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Be seeing you!
Bye-bye.
New Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside.
You best not keep her waiting.
야, 간다. Hi.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
오. 여기서 옮겨갈 수 있다는 건가? AD로 지도를 돌리면 이렇게 돌아간다. 스페이스로? 아, 여기 있다. 중앙홀. 오, 바로 가지네.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here. Seem to have provided our new 5th year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
오. 어둠의 마법 방어법 수업에 출석하세요. 갑니다. 우와.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
제 레비오스 배운다. 이야. 아.
Levioso.
오, 뜬다. 우와.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
한다 이제. 나의 마법의 실력을 보여줄 때 됐군.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
레비오스가 방어벽을 부술 수 있네. 레비오스!
Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Oh.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
자, 간다. 레비오스!
You're good. How perceptive.
우와.
What are you doing up there?
안 돼. 졌다. 그치? 자식 말이야, 까불고 있어. 한대 더 맞아라, 이 녀석아.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
무슨 표정이고?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
점수
Thank you,
준다.
Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
세바스찬이랑 대화하세요.
Nice
세바스찬?
work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
비공식 비밀 결투 클럽? 재밌겠다.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
반가웠어. 바이바이. 제 마법 수업을 받으러 갑니다. 아, 이거 뭐네? 우와.
I cannot do this for all it.
Wonder how
와, 마법서 이제 받으러 왔습니다.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here. Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
이제 아시오 배운다. 아시오. 아시오.
Accio.
오.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
와, 뭐야.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
뭘 하는 거지?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstone. That's it! Happens to the best of us.
여기 50점에 멈춰야 되네. 아시오.
Excellent control there.
오, 나이스. 집에 갈 수 있겠다. 아시오.
Splendid.
아깝다. 한 가을 딱 더 했으면 됐는데.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Here we go.
오, 40점.
Yes!
30점이네. 내 차례인가. 50점에서 딱 멈춰야겠다.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
간다, 아시오. 안 돼, 너무 빨리 놓쳤네.
That's it.
Let us see this.
안 돼, 안 돼. 이제 내 차례군. 아시오, 아시오. 조금만 더. 오, 됐다.
Quite impressive. Watch this.
아, 내 공간이 조금 부족한데? 빨간색 공이
That is how it's done.
여기서 하자. 50점이니까. 아쉬워. 나이스.
Very good.
동점이다. 아, 아깝다.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at
장입을
this
생겼네?
point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
걸려라. 아이고. 그래도 잘했다. 30점. 이제 내 차례인데. 아쉬워. 우와.
You are not making this easy for me, are you? Let us see this.
30점. 나쁘지 않지. 여기서 떼야 하는 거야. 내 차례인가? 지나가고 나면 아쉬워. 이 정도면 괜찮다.
Excellent control there.
30점. 이기고 있다.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
이제 내 차례군. 대각선에서 아쉬워. 아하, 나이스.
Brilliant.
하하하하. 130점으로 이겼죠?
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
이해해주는 사람이 있어서 기쁘다.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
안녕. 맛있는 거 먹어. 오, 미안. 레비오스. 루모스. 아시오. 레비오스. 레벨리오. 빠빠.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
There you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
아니에요, 교수님.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
감사합니다, 교수님. 안녕히 계세요.